How do you do, sport fans? This is Bob Elson bidding you welcome to Wrestling Champions, the greatest show on earth, featuring the world's greatest wrestling stars, and produced by Sports Publicity Institute. On Wrestling Champions, here is one of the most colorful wrestlers in action today. This is Dory Dixon, known as the Calypso Kid. How are you, Dory?
Fine, thank you, Mr. Bob. How's everything today?
Well, all right, Dory. Dory, I understand that you held championships in a number of countries.
Oh, yes, in Mexico,
Jamaica,
Mexico, Central America, and all over these places, you know. Well, you know, you have to keep in shape and train hard. That's what I recommend for most boys, you know, in college and anything else, because it's the only way, you know, to reach somewhere, especially on top in the wrestling world or in any world you want, you know.
That's right. You know, Dory, it's interesting that you should mention wrestling. You perhaps noticed the number of young fellows coming up out of college today.
Oh, yes, indeed.
That are getting into this sport.
Yes, quite a few of them. I've seen them in the offices. They came to me for advice and so on. But naturally, they should finish college first. Because most of these fellows, they do, you know, they finish college and they in the game afterwards, you know.
Well, one thing about you that I'm sure the public is convinced about, you are really in great shape. You really put on a terrific show for the public.
Well, I try to be in shape because...
So you must have to really take care of yourself.
Well, I do. I try my best to live a decent life and healthy and, you know, mente sano en cuerpo sano.
Yeah.
Perfecto. You know what I mean? Hay que vivir bien para que la gente y todo el cuerpo se pone bien, tú sabes. Bien.
Well, Dory, you've really been a real outstanding credit to the sport of wrestling, and I want to wish you lots and lots of continued success.
Thank you very much.
All the best luck.
Thank you, Mr. Bob. Thank you very much.
Dory Dixon, the famous Calypso Kid, and one of the outstanding and most colorful wrestlers in the sport today.
Ladies and gentlemen, these wrestling exhibitions are sanctioned by the International Wrestling Alliance, promoted by Fred Kohler, supervised by the State Athletic Commission of Illinois. The attending physician at ringside, Dr. Serafin Dominguez. The timekeeper, Charlie Sidebottom. And the referee for this event is Percy Franklin. This is a tag team match, 2 out of 3 falls. Introducing from Hollywood, California, he weighs 220 pounds, magnificent Maurice. And his partner, also from Hollywood, he weighs 230 pounds, it's Johnny Barron. Handsome Johnny Barron. And their opponents on the opposite side of the ring. Introducing first from Jamaica, British West Indies, weighing 216 pounds, it's Dory Dixon. His partner hails from Madison, Wisconsin. He weighs 254 pounds, Seaman Art Thomas. 2 out of 3 falls.
Well, fans, promoter Fred Kohler's really got a great match to open tonight's Wrestling Champions from Chicago. A tag team match. Handsome Johnny Barron and his partner, the magnificent Maurice, will go against Dory Dixon, the Calypso Kid, and Seaman Art Thomas from Madison, Wisconsin. Look at the build on that Seaman Art Thomas. Man alive, look at that man. He's 32 years of age. Thomas has been a pro wrestler for some 5 years. He has one of the finest physiques in wrestling, by the way. Just look at those shoulders and chest on that man. And the Calypso Kid right alongside of him. Handsome Johnny Barron and the magnificent Maurice. This is the best 2 out of 3 falls wrestling champions from Chicago. Oh, let's see who's going to lead off. Well, that's Thomas over in the far corner talking with the Calypso Kid. This is handsome Johnny Barron. Oh, the magnificent Maurice is going to start off. So it's Maurice and Thomas. Maurice and Thomas. And Johnny Barron getting into the... Well, they're right above us here. They're right above us. Dory Dixon, the Calypso Kid. Look at him staggering around there. Johnny Barron and the magnificent Maurice. And this is the Calypso Kid. And there's a good view of him. He's in trouble right now. Now Seaman R. Thomas. Well, everything's happening here, and the Coliseum is in an uproar as a tag team match that's been going about 3 minutes, and about most of that time, just about everybody's been in the ring. That's the magnificent Maurice looking out at the crowd, and now he's pointing. Now he comes over to talk with his partner, Johnny Barron. And look at those muscles. Seaman R. Thomas. What a physique. And a reverse wrist lock applied. By Maurice. And there's a test of strength. Look at that shot. And Seaman R. Thomas says, "No, sir, you're not going to get me down." And he gets away. Behind him up on the rope, the Calypso Kid, Dory Dixon. Well, here's handsome Johnny Barron coming in now. He walks over, and the crowd, well, sort of mixed. Some cheering and some booing. That's usually the way you find a wrestling crowd. Now he's got Thomas in a little bit of trouble here. Put a lot of pressure on that left arm. Well, Thomas just won't give. Now they're both going to try it. Here they both go to work. Seaman R. Thomas resisting the pressure of Johnny Barron and magnificent Maurice. Goes back in the corner to say something now to the Calypso Kid.